Hey guys, this is Staten. I've received a request from someone at work for me to record a video and post it of me playing Fortnite. Now, I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of this game. I've played it only a few times, and well, if you've seen my H1Z1 video, yeah, I'm even worse at this game. Um, and well, my mind may change over time. It may not about this game. I can't make any promises, but I hope this will show you that I am willing to play any games that anyone suggests. Well, most games within reason. Um, let's get started. See, I need to remember how to do this. See, not sure. Yeah, I think I will do the 50 versus 50. I Part of me feels like I'm cheating by doing that because if my team wins, I can't really take any credit for that. Maybe I'll do well. Just so you know, this is one of those days where I haven't gone to bed yet. I have a very odd work schedule, and because of that, um, I've almost been up for maybe 20 to 21 hours now. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that this might be one of my videos where I'm a little out of it or just talking nonsense. Yeah, I should have probably checked the map first. Oh well. If there are any Fortnite fans that see this video, I would really appreciate it if someone could explain to me if this game actually has a storyline or if it's what shows on the surface alone, because it's like it's like I explained to you about H1Z1. It had a storyline. It was originally supposed to be a zombie survival game, which for some reason the creators just turned around and made it a pure player versus player game. Which, if you remember what I said, I was actually disappointed about that. I like H1Z1, but it could have been so much more. I'm just curious if this game has any in-game backstory or if it's just PvP with no storyline to it whatsoever. Yep, I'm probably gonna die already. Gunshots and I have no weapons. Oh, crap. Okay. How am I supposed to pick these things up again? I should have read the options. I played this game before, but man, it's been a while. Let's see. Gotta get used to all this again. If it seems like I'm running aimlessly around, not really knowing what he's doing, well, you'd be correct on that. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah. Yeah, die, trees. Oh, so that's how you crouch. I will probably do more than one round in this video, depending on how long these matches are and how long I survive each match. I'd like to know what these cracks are in the sky. Are we in like some giant cracked snow globe? I know I should know this. Yeah. Come on. Think. Oh, wait, yeah, okay. Also, while I play this game, I would like to ask anyone who watches this video a serious question. maybe this is something I should already know the answer to, but you gotta remember, I'm still kind of new into this online stuff. But I heard something about controversy between this game and PUBG, how the games are very similar, almost exact. And I can see why that would cause some problems. But at the same time, I have I have to wonder, because anyone who plays MMO RPGs like me, oh, hold on a second, phone's ringing. Television. I'm just gonna wait till it's done ringing, then I'll get to my point. Okay, what I was getting at here is I can see why that would be an issue, because you don't want to shouldn't want to rip off other people's games, and if you're a game maker, you wouldn't want your games to be ripped off by anyone else also. But when you play MMOs, they have their similarities too. I mean, when you take away the different storylines, and along with the times that they take place in, or the places. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. I allowed myself to get distracted. Serves me right. Well, anyways, before I go into another match, let me just return the lobby. If you take away all those things and leave MMOs down to their basic, I don't know what you'd call them, gameplay rules or whatnot, they're pretty much the same thing. They consist of you designing a character, choosing a class, and making it if you want it to be based on magic or physical assault. You go around on doing quests to strengthen your character. You kill monsters to gain experience points. And, well, you got games like World of Warcraft, and game that I think is fading out of existence, such as Requiem. Then you got Neverwinter. There's a lot of difference between these games, but there's also a lot of similarities. So I guess the real question is, where do you draw the line? How similar can a game be without people thinking that it's a ripoff from another game? The reason I'm wondering this is because it's not so easy to create a game that's 100% original. And well, I'm just wondering. I would be interested in hearing people's opinions, especially considering other thing. I won't get into the details right now, but I will say that one of my passions in life is book writing, and one book I would like to write would be is about an MMO that does not exist. Now, it will have some key differences, but like every other MMO, it's going to have some similarities that would probably make some readers think, oh, he's ripping this off of this game, or he's ripping it off from that game. Well, that's the thing. I'm like I said, I'm not going to get into details because I don't want to ruin the book ahead of time, but it's like, despite its key differences, it will have its similarities. So how different would I have to make this game to where people wouldn't perceive it as a ripoff, that they would perceive it as a original MMO? Do I ever expect this MMO to ever come into existence? Not really. I think the story is a good story. And coming from someone who doesn't really think much in terms of his own work, that's, well, I better watch it because I'm starting to sound really full of myself at this moment. But I, you, I'm sure you know what I mean. Why, why, why is Fortnite considered a ripoff, and why is it such a huge controversy? But yet, you got H1Z1, which has its similarities. I mean, you parachute down onto a map that does shrink over time in a different way. It doesn't shrink because there's like some dangerous storm, but it does shrink because of poison gas. And if you're outside the circle, well, you're gonna slowly die as a result. And you go around killing your opponents and in the hopes that you are the last one to survive. Now, there's no 50-50, and there are certain props that exist in H1Z1 that you cannot do in this game. Like, you can't steal cop cars or other vehicles and drive around. Well, you can with golf carts here, but golf carts don't move that fast compared to the vehicles you can drive around in H1Z1. And as I pointed out about all MMOs having their similarities. So, at the risk, so that I don't repeat myself, I'm just going to stop right there and just ask the simple question. How different does a game have to be in order for it to not be a ripoff? And how many similarities can a game have and still be deemed original? This place has already been searched from what I can see. Man, the players here are fast. If I just landed not that long ago and everything's being searched through. Guessing from the damaged walls, this place has probably been gone through also. Mushrooms. Of course. Oh, sure. When everybody else jumps around, they can dodge the ammo. When I do it, nope. Also, really quick, if I can find it. If not, I'll try to remember it by heart. Um, actually, if you give me a moment, I'll just remove my headset and retrieve it really quick. Sorry for the wait. I could really kick myself right now because I promised I would give a shout out to the coworker who recommended that I play Fortnite. Well, he, for privacy reasons, I won't give his name, but he did give me a card with his gamer tag on it. I apparently have misplaced it. I put it somewhere, or at least I thought I put it somewhere where I could retrieve it. Doesn't seem to be there, but I think I remember what it is. If I'm to the one that I'm speaking about, if you see this video and I get your gamer tag wrong, please forgive me and I'll just let me know and I'll correct it as soon as possible. But I would like to give a shout out to, I believe his gamer tag is Chosen Emo. And for those of you that are Xbox players, that's what he plays on also. So if you run into him, yep, he's the one that recommended that I play this. Also, he's like he and his girlfriend are about the nicest couple that you could ever work with. Doing things a little different this time, not exactly heading right for the circle from the beginning. Gonna go a little ways out in the hopes that I can get better weapons and be less likely to be attacked right in the beginning. Also, I would like to apologize for just one more thing. If I got the other game, the name of the game wrong, I believe it's called PUBG, but not being very familiar with it, I tend to get names of games wrong unless I actually play them or see others play it. Having never witnessed the game myself, there's a chance I may have the name wrong, and if I don't have it wrong, if I have it right, then never mind. Let's see. Oh, yay. Well, do I really need two of the same thing? Let's see, how do I drop them? Oops. Launchpad might be fun to use. One thing that they should do is they should get on Fortnite, they should give the player the ability to choose what they want their character to look like. I think that alone could improve the popularity of this game. Not saying it's not popular. I know that there are a lot of people who play it. I just know that I, myself, would like this game a little better if I could just customize a character and keep it that way. While I could be wrong, I honestly do believe that this whole place has like some clear glass dome covering over it. Because if you just if you focus on the cracks right here, which Alderon, if you remember me talking about him, if you've seen my H1Z1 video, he's a friend of mine who also has a gaming channel on YouTube. He says that there's supposed to be like portals that you can end up warping to in some way. But if you focus on them, they tend to curve downward as you focus on the edge. Uh, I know that seems like something you would see from the Hunger Games. Oh, none of this is real. We're in some kind of dome studio of some kind. Which, now that I think about it, it's kind of a wonder with all these games that are in fact similar with one another. I'm surprised they haven't created an online Hunger Games related thing. To me, that seems like a fun idea. Very creative when it comes to assembling our building stuff. Although I don't know why that they would create steps that would literally lead to nowhere. Serious? How's anyone supposed to get up there now? Sorry, but I reward your stupidity with, well, the heck with that, serves me right. Made a foolish decision. I need to suffer the consequences for that. Speed things up here. If I remember right, there's supposed to be a way to... I'll probably go through one more round, maybe. I should have paid attention to what time I started. My PS4 recording has a 1 hour limit, so hopefully I can pick the right time to stop so it doesn't stop like in the middle of a match or anything, and while at the same time still have a decent amount of gameplay in the video. What was that? Okay, this time I will go back to my old strategy of hitting. Well, kind of. Maybe I should go half and half. Someone else is gonna beat me to it over there. Oh. Whoa. Huh, my first kill ever. Well, ever in this game, I mean. Whoa. Where are you? I heard that gunshot somewhere. they brought the shopping cart back. That's my favorite prop. No, seriously. The one time I actually did win on the 51st, this is 50, is when all I did was grab the nearest cart and just started pushing it around. Seriously. Even when I was in the part where everyone was shooting at each other, it's like no one was hitting me. Then a few days later, they temporarily removed the shopping cart because they said it had a bug in it. Not sure what the bug was. But now that I think about it, if I actually wasn't hit by anything while pushing around, maybe the bug was the shopping cart putting whoever used it into God mode. I won't state that as a fact. I have really no clue. But it's kind of weird. Could also be a coincidence. Most likely a coincidence. I know you can't hear me, good sir, but I actually find that impressive. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so your gun's bigger. Wait. What? Maybe... Shopping cart moving by itself? Either that's haunted, or that's the bug. Oh. I know you can't hear me, good sir, but I like you. No, that's... I wish I knew how to do those dance moves. I mean, I know how to on the menu, but the button that you use is not the same one. The same... No. Oh! So that's how. Whoa! What the heck are you trying to do? Almost mistook you for a threat. Yes. Oh, better not repeat the same mistake I did in the last match. Best get as much into the circle, closer to the center as possible. But first, I'm gonna check this thing out. What are you? Ah. Okay. I can't just let all these bricks go to waste. Well, you haven't failed me before. Don't fail me now. Yep. This shows you how easily amused I am. This is my favorite part of the game. I didn't mean to do that. Just waste. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. How do I go back to my weapons? I want to go back to... Okay. Also, I may need some bandages. You're coming with me. Uh-oh. I heard that. No, no, no. I've learned my lesson this time. Whoa! Yeah! Oh, am I kidding? I didn't do anything to earn this victory. Ah. So, all I did was shoot one person. should I attempt one more? Hmm. Part of me, I'm not gonna lie, part of me wants to do one more match, but I'm not entirely certain that I have enough recording time for it. Oh well, I think I'll just call it done today. I may post more Fortnite videos. It's something I'm gonna have to, you know, give a lot of thought to. However, I am willing to listen to you. So if you want me to post more Fortnite videos, just post them in the comment section, and well, I'll kind of put it to a vote. I'll just try to add up how many people want me to against how many people that don't want me to, and I'll just take it from there. And we'll just and remember, if you don't like this game, this isn't the only game I have on my channel. I may not have very many games right now, but bear in mind, my channel's just starting out. As time goes on, I'll add more, and this channel will have more of a variety. Well, anyways, thank you all for seeing this video. I am Staten. Like, share, and subscribe. And you have yourselves a wonderful day.